From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the Racing 101 League Round Number 2, Rockingham Speedway on a Friday night. Welcome, everybody. We're going to have some fun here tonight at the old school Rockingham Raceway. Practice wrapping up for the Racing 101 League Round Number 2. I hope everyone is going to enjoy this one. This one's going to be fun here. Old school Rockingham Speedway tonight, playing host to Round Number 2 in the season schedule after a crazy round one back 1 week ago at Daytona, which saw a total of, I think it was 3 to 4 trucks even really left running at the end of that race. Mr. Jason went to victory lane 1 week ago. Now we come to Rockingham. Now the real season starts here at Rockingham Speedway for 125 laps, followed by Auto Club 1 week from tonight, and then Las Vegas as we work our way through. Right now, qualifying going on the board. I want to welcome everyone to the race here tonight, and we will get ready to go. Qualifying right now underway. Keep in mind, everybody's getting ready to go here tonight. Let's take a look at our qualifying order coming through here this evening. The Racing 101 Racing League qualifying underway. There's the old cowboy right there in that number 5 Ford F-150. Old cowboy right there on track after a disappointing Daytona. Trying to lay down a good lap here in that number 5 machine. Last week's winner, Jason Harrison, right there in the number 9 A-Shock truck on pit road. There's old Hornet in that number 3 as well. Out there making laps right now, Matthew Bonds and Nicholas Fisher. They're in the Bang Energy Drink, number 41. Out there ready to go qualifying as well tonight. But right now, Mark, top of the board in the 23. He'll get in the wall now. Cowboy in the top of the charts in that Ford F-150. Cowboy right there down the straightaway once again. And let's see what he can do. Remember, I tell you what, Cowboy had an up and down night at Daytona 1 week ago. We shall see how this is going to go here. 3 minutes remaining in the race here tonight. So 3 minutes remaining in qualifying here, getting ready to go. Mark Hornet, Cowboy, ready to rock and roll. We get ready to fire this thing off. Nicholas there as well. Matthew Bonds right there as well, ready to rock and roll, also in the mix. Rusty coming through. Matthew Cox on the racetrack, ready to go racing here at Rockingham Speedway. The number 34, Rusty, rolling out as well. You see Cowboy top of the board right now. Great qualifying effort for the Cowboy at the moment. What's it going to mean if Cowboy can go get on the pole here tonight at Rockingham Speedway? Kind of turn this season around for the Cowboy here in round number 2 after a rough round 1 earlier in the year. Well, last week, that earlier in the year, you get the point. So let's see if we can find a Cowboy. Where did he go? I'm going to kill Cowboy. There he is. He's down there in that number 5 team radio. Let's get him up here. Hey, Cowboy, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy. All righty, man. Well, you were top of the board as I went to pull you there, but Cox able to edge you out. But a good starting spot so far for tonight's race. What do you think is going to be important here at Rockingham throughout this 125-miler? Well, man, best of luck to you here tonight, Cowboy, in the race tonight, buddy. Alrighty, there we go, Cal. 10-4, buddy. There you go, Cowboy, ready to go. And we'll get him back down to his radio channel. But, man, oh, man, going to be an interesting night. Matthew Cox now top of the board. And let's see if we can find out where Cox is. Team 21 radio. Let's talk to him. Matthew Cox, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy. All righty, man. Right now, you're sitting on the preliminary pole if nobody boots you off, kind of like you did Cowboy there. What is it going to take, man, if you start up front here tonight? Yeah, man, you do the math. Pretty easy math here tonight. About 24 seconds a lap. So you're looking at about 4 laps a minute here for 125 laps. It's going to be a little bit longer for you guys. And for man, well, best of luck to you there in the 21 camp here tonight, bud. All right, there goes the 21 truck. One Matthew Cox ready to go here tonight. We'll get him back down to his team radio. So the Cox man ready to go. Can't hear the interviews. Well, it might help if I turn them up, wouldn't it? Let me go see what it's doing. If Discord is being dumb. Yeah, sorry about that. Discord's being odd. It turned itself down. Oh, well. We'll grab some here in a little bit. Thank you, Harrison, for letting me know. So we are ready to go. Let's take a look here at your starting lineup for round number 2 at Rockingham. Row number 1, Matthew Cox alongside Cowboy, starting second. Starting row number 3, it's Old Turkey right there in the 13 truck alongside Matthew Bonds. Row number 3, we'll get back to it here in a moment. There is Nicholas Fisher and Jason Harrison right there as well. There is Hornet along with Rusty. Robert right there with Mark. And there's going to be William Mansinger ready to go as well. Again, going to be a great one here tonight. 11 trucks here this evening. Again, it's going to be interesting to see, do we have a new winner here tonight, or can Jason Harrison go 2 for 2 at Rockingham? So we shall see. Matthew Cox out front. That number 21 Chevrolet will lead them to green here tonight in that beautiful Chevrolet. That's the 24-1 Watchfire machine alongside Old Cowboy up there in the 5 trying to recover after a rough Daytona. Here we go. We are ready to rock and roll in the Racing 101 League here tonight, round number 2. Fans, get on your feet. We are ready to go. Round number 2 racing here tonight. Here we go. Racing 101 League Round 2 at Rockingham is ready. Green is in the air. We're rolling. Cox and Cowboy on the top front row here. Cox going to dive down into the corner. Here comes Turkey trying to get to the bottom as well. Everybody will hang on coming up. Look at Cowboy's big run. Excuse me, folks, couldn't get to the mute button, but look at Cowboy's big run. With Matthew Cox there, Turkey going to fall back. Cowboy to the race lead. Cowboy out front now. Everybody hanging on 1 lap in the books. Turkey, Bonds, Rusty, Jason Harrison back to 6th here as well. Everybody trying to get it figured out. Cowboy up front leading. Matthew Cox there in 2nd. Turkey in 3rd. Bonds in 4th. Rusty 5th. Jason 6th. 7th right now is going to be Hornet, William Mann Sr., Robert, and Nicholas Fisher there as well. That's the top few trucks now, single file here already tonight. So they're going to go single file here early on. Save your equipment. Cox there in the 2nd. Matthew Bonds out of shape a little bit down the back. So far, so good. First 3 laps, meet clean and green. Turkey runs 4th, Rusty in 5th. Jason Harrison there, Hornet there in 7th. 8th is William Mann Sr., Robert and Nicholas right there as well. Let's do a little bit of early crank it up here at Rockingham. All right, back here once again is Cowboy out front, continuing to lead. But don't look now, Matthew Cox and Bonds right there behind him in 3rd, closing the gap little by little right now. Nose to tail at the moment, Cowboy up front, holding the charge up in that number 5 machine. Cox in 2nd, Bonds, Turkey, Harrison, Rusty, Sanchez. Hornet back there in 7th. There's William Mann Sr., Robert, Nicholas Fisher right there as well as Mark. In the top 11, meanwhile, William Mann Sr. going to go through, give him P7 and that number 57 steel machine. So that number 57 steel equipment machine up there into 7th. One of my favorite trucks on track here tonight is going to be that steel sponsorship machine. Love that sponsor. The Cowboy continuing to lead right now over the truck behind him of Cox. Cox trying to run him down here at Rockingham. You see both trucks running the bottom. Lap time starting to fall off here. 11 laps complete. This abrasive surface at Rockingham is always a handful. here at Rockingham tonight. Get your running order up now. We've run 11 laps. Give it some time to cycle through, and there you go. Cowboy up there leading the way. Matthew there in second. And everybody hanging on. There is Cox, Bonds, Turkey right now as well. Turkey out of shape down the back straightaway. That truck got completely out of shape side by side with Matthew Bonds. Bonds going to lose the spot. Bonds back to fourth. Last week's winner, Jason Harrison, right now in the top five with Rusty Sanchez. William Mansinger there as well with Hornet sitting in the top 8. Robert Newman back there in 9th. 10th going to be Nicholas Fisher. And Mark back here in 11th, but it's Cowboy leading. Meanwhile, Cowboy a little bit high. Matthew Cox going to take advantage. New race leader. Give it to Matthew Cox, 13 laps in at Rockingham. 13, 14 on the board. The count moving up now. New race leader. Give it to Matthew Cox. You see Cowboy trying to chase him back down. He's going to have to get up on that pony and ride if he's going to get back to him. Right now, up front, Cox pulling away from Cowboy at the moment. Now back to third, Turkey, Matthew Bonds. Jason Harrison hanging on in line. Rusty there in 6th. 7th is Hornet, William Mansinger. Robert right there with Nicholas Fisher in 10th. That is your top 10 with Cox out front leading. Here tonight at Rockingham Raceway in the Racing 101 League, round number 2. So right now that 21 leads here at Richmond, at Rockingham Raceway. Jason Harrison back there, the Cowboy in the mix. Great run for the Cowboy right now in the A-Shock number 9. Just behind that Bandit number 25 of Matthew Bonds. Matthew Bonds right now having a great top 3 run here tonight at Richmond or at Rockingham Raceway. Rusty Sanchez there in that Monster Energy number 34. Look at Rusty give it a go here in that Ford F-150 here tonight, 17 laps in. He is running 6th. William Mansinger right now in 7th in that steel number 57 machine. He's got a little bit of work cut out for him here tonight, but so far so clean here over the first 18 laps here tonight at Rockingham for these guys. Got one fast repair to use here tonight. You got to think about what you're going to do over the 125 lap race. You get in trouble early on, you use that fast repair, it could be disastrous for later on in the race here tonight. Jason Harrison sitting right there in the line behind Cowboy, coming off the week 1 win 1 week ago. 19 of 125 complete. Plenty on the board of 125 right now. Matthew Cox out front, leading the way. Cowboy in 2nd. Jason Harrison in 3rd. Matthew Bonds and Turkey right now in the top 5. Right now, everybody hanging on. 20 laps in the books here tonight. There's old Turkey sitting right there behind Matthew Bonds and Jason Harrison. Rusty trying to hang on, coming after William Mansinger on board that truck from the roof cam, coming to the back bumper, trying to get their 22 on the board this time not. Rusty in 7th right now. So right now, Rusty, William Mann, Turkey right there in 5th. Jason Harrison right now in 3rd. Matthew Cox leading the way. Cox leading here tonight. Now a 2-second gap here at Rockingham. 2.5 second gap and growing right now. And these guys continuing to run 23 of 125 in the books here as we continue to do battle. And so much racing here already at Rockingham Speedway tonight. Everybody hanging on and staying tough with one another. Over the first 24 laps of this race has flew by. A nice long green flag run to open it. Cox out front, continuing to lead the Cowboy by 2 seconds. Turkey right now trying to close in. Turkey in the wall. Turkey just roughed his feathers up getting in the wall there. He'll fall back a little bit here. Turkey getting into the outside wall. William Mann Sr. Hornet just behind him there in that number 3 Oreo machine. Here comes Hornet trying to get back to William Mann Sr. 25 laps in the books here tonight. Great racing. Robert actually going to lose a spot here to Nicholas in the back of the pack here. That's for 9th. Nicholas moving forward. Mark right now hanging on back here in the 11th. Trying to keep that thing alive right now. Matthew Cox's lead has grown over Cowboy. 3 seconds now. Cowboy ran the tires off of that truck. And we got a couple of trucks moving around. That's Hornet having a problem in the 3 truck back there, losing some spots. But a lot of tire fall off in the first 26 laps here tonight. And some of these guys are paying for it more than others. And you see right now, Robert having a problem. Cox able to pull away. Cox doing a really good job of managing his tires on the truck right now. Turkey back to 10th. Turkey way back there. There's Hornet coming to pit road now, so Hornet's going to come down. Very interesting call. Turkey on pit road here at lap 28. 4 fresh tires and fuel for those trucks. Meanwhile, Cowboy right there falling to the wayside of Jason. Jason Harrison going to come through to P2 in that number 9 machine. Jason Harrison, good job. He's about a half a second faster a lap than the 5 right now. Cowboy just absolutely burnt his tires up in that early stint. Early in the stint, and it's going to cost him here. This is not a place that you want to have your tires going bye-bye at. You lose so much time over the run. Nearly impossible to gain it back unless you get a caution. Now you're seeing Robert Newman a lap down and Mark down a lap as well. And that's the way they run at the moment. .30 of 125 complete here tonight. That's the way we say it with Matthew Cox out front. .31 on the board here tonight of 125. Here in the Racing 101 Racing League right now. Continuing to run. Man, wonderful racing here so far tonight as they continue to do battle. So again, everybody trying to think of what you need to do right now. .32 of 125 complete. Matthew Cox leading the way. Jason Harrison there in second. Harrison, William right there as well. Matthew Cox leading the way at the moment. Jason Harrison there in second. Now Harrison to the race lead. Cox there, William Mann Sr. coming through. There's Matthew Bonds right now. Mark there as well. Jason Harrison leading the way at the moment. Harrison now down pit road. Harrison down pit road. But right now, Jason Harrison continuing to lead. He'll be down pit road now. 4 tires and fuel going on that truck. William Mansinger, Nicholas Fisher right there as well inside third. Cox, Rusty there also in the mix. See those top 7 right now. Turkey in the 13 truck holding on. Turkey hanging on right now, doing everything he can in that Coca-Cola machine. 8 laps into his run. So now everybody's first stops of the race pretty much concluded at this point. 35 laps, green flag run, and you see Cowboy up to second now. Remember, he stopped a little bit later, or earlier, than Harrison. Got him back up to P2, and he'll pull back away. Cox leading. Cox got a problem on pit road. The 21, massive mistake at the entrance of pit road. Matthew Cox throwing away the race lead. Take a look at it. Most likely at a pit road speeding penalty. Tried to come down to serve it. Ended up locking the brakes up on pit entry. And a great run for Cox goes to disaster in the 21 camp. Heartbreak for Cox. That's going to give Cowboy back the race lead. He's going to say, thank you very much, sir. Take that lead back and run with it. Jason Harrison there as well. Turkey there in third, Turkey. Fourth is Rusty as well. Nicholas Fisher in the Bang number 41 truck. Looking for pit road. Looking for it. 38 on the board of 125. Jason Harrison just behind the 5 by about 3 seconds. It's 13 seconds back to Turkey. Rusty there 3 seconds back as well. Really getting spread out really quick. Cox there coming off of pit road after his disastrous mistake. Now what you end up with is a lead lap of about 4 trucks. Very reminiscent of Daytona. Trucks on the lead lap, about 4 of them right now with Cowboy leading the way. That Monster Energy machine, the Cowboy pulling away. And what a job Cowboy has done here tonight to get that lead. Last week's winner in the A-Shot number 9 machine, pulling in second right now, doing a wonderful job, holding P2 in that number 9 Chevrolet at the moment. Great battling up front in the Racing 101 League round number 2 at Rockingham here tonight as we run this 125 lap round number 2 event of the season. Man, very interesting to watch them work their way through round number 2 here tonight. And right now, everybody going to work down the back straightaway with that number 9 sitting in second at the moment. Going to be so interesting to watch the Cowboy up front. 3-second lead, but remember he burned his tires off earlier. Does that same thing occur to that number 5 here? Cowboy desperately looking for a win here tonight. 43 laps on the board. Harrison falls in line. Turkey, Coca-Cola, Toyota machine. Running third, Rusty Sanchez in fourth. Nicholas Fisher right now in fifth. There's William Mansinger holding on to 6th. Matthew Bonds in 7th. And Matthew Cox right there in 8th after that disastrous incident coming to pit road there that cost him a ton. And I do mean a ton of time. And everybody hanging on 44, 125 complete. That's the way they sat here, 44, 125 in the books here tonight. You see Matthew Cox right there in 8th. Cowboy up front, 4-second gap over P2 at the moment. 45 going on the board here tonight. A great jump here for him, 45 complete. And so interesting to watch Cowboy come back this race and have the run he's running right now. Be so interesting. That number 5 machine sitting there in line. There's a 34 up top. Gonna lose a lap here again. That will be Rusty now. 3 trucks left on the lead lap. Cowboy, Jason Harrison, and Turkey, your final 3 trucks on the lead lap right now after 46 of the 125. Rusty and Ford, Nicholas in 5th right now. Doing a decent job there in that number 41 is Nicholas. Inside the top 5 at least, maybe 1 lap down, but still inside the top 5 and looking to have a top 5 run if he can stay put where he's at here. We know pit stops will be coming before long. Tires have an issue more than fuel here tonight, and the tire strategy has continued to be the biggest part of the pit stops here tonight. Tire strategy is going to be very interesting. 48 of 125 in the books. So interesting to watch. And 149 on the board here tonight, and still everybody's single file up front here at Rockingham. Cowboy, that gap closing now. Jason Harrison, the Cowboy there in that A-Shock number 9 machine, closing down on the Cowboy once again. He'll have to work his way around lap traffic. That's Rusty now, 2 trucks on the lead lap, as Turkey has fell off the lead lap as well. That's down to Cowboy and Jason Harrison on the lead lap here. Jason starting to try to close in on the Cowboy up front. 51 on the board. It's really going to be a strategy call here at the front of the field. You see Rusty trying to get by Turkey. Has to lift off the gas for the 22 of Robert. It's going to cost him some time to the back bumper of Turkey here. And that would be the battle for the lucky dog between those 2 trucks, depending on how it works out. Now Rusty will get around Turkey. Turkey coming to pit road. The Turkey on pit road. Gobble, gobble. Down pit road. And right now, Cowboy leading over Jason Harrison right now, but the gap shrinking down to 7/10 of a second. Here comes that A-Shock number 9 machine, coming like a bullet for the back bumper of the 5 of Cowboy leading. And A-Shock number 9 pulling in closer and closer every lap to the back bumper of Cowboy. This is going to be a battle for the race lead here before long in round number 2. And here we go. And right now, 54 on the board. Cowboy and Harrison 1-2. So right now, with Cowboy sitting out front, Jason Harrison sitting in second, Rusty Sanchez sitting in third. What about Nicholas Fisher right there in fourth with William Mansinger and Matthew Bonds right there in that top 6 at the moment. Continuing to do battle, 55 on the board, and what has been a relatively smooth race here tonight at Rockingham Raceway. Again, Rockingham playing round number 2 here tonight for these drivers. And right now, here comes Jason Harrison right to the back bumper of the number 5. The 9 and the 5, they're going to go be side by side. This ain't even going to be a battle. Jason's truck just so much better on old tires. He's just going to sling that thing to the bottom, and he'll draw even off the exit of 2. Cowboy has to lift. New race leader. Give it to Jason Harrison. Now, when does Cowboy hit pit road? Try to gain some time back on fresh tires. How many laps does he wait? Look how bumpy this place is. You seen the front of that car? Porpoise and caution on the racetrack, and it's Nicholas Fisher Yellow is out. For the Bang Energy, number 41 having a problem. Down the back straightaway, it'd be with Matthew Bonds. Take a little what happened to bring the yellow out. Bonds gets the ball down into Fisher. Fisher has to correct into the inside wall. So now everybody will be back on the same set of tires. Rusty Sanchez will be back on the lead lap. He'll wind up with the lucky dog here. 58 laps complete. So first yellow after 58 laps here tonight in round number 2 at Rockingham. And everybody will get ready to come to pit road with Jason Harrison being your leader here tonight after a win last week at Daytona. Everybody will come down, 4 tires and fuel. Your race leaders will be the first ones down. Again, we were down to 2 cars on the lead lap at the time of caution. Rusty Sanchez will get his lap back for being the lucky dog here in this yellow, as we're just shy of halfway here at Rockingham when we get the first yellow of the evening. Again, 62 would be your halfway break here tonight. And right now, Cowboy and Jason Harrison on pit road, 4 tires for each, and fuel. Here we go. So it looks like we start sorting this out. Everybody getting it figured out here. Rusty coming by here, going to catch the pace car. Leaders will exit pit road. Cowboy a little bit longer stop here along with Jason. Now Jason will roll out. Cowboy should be coming out momentarily in that number 9. I'm not sure where the pace car would be. And this is a long stop for Cowboy. Not sure what's going on there. We got more trucks to pit road. And Cowboy now going to exit pit road behind Jason Harrison. Rusty will be on pit road. He'll have to drop to the tail of the field for getting the lucky dog here. And we'll start getting the lap down trucks on pit road. While we do that, let's talk to Jason Harrison in the booth. Hey, Jason Harrison, it's Matt in the booth. You get a copy, buddy.
10-4, buddy.
All right, man, you're back out front. You battled with Cowboy. It looks like your truck's a little bit better on the longer run.
Yeah, I'm, I had a lot of practice this week. Never ran this track before, so I figured I'd take a little extra time and get used to this track and find my line that, I can save a little bit but still be competitive, so.
10-4, man. Well, the plan seems to be working, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. One caution in 61 laps, we're a hell of a run, and looking forward to seeing what Cowboy can do on from that outside.
10-4, man. Best of luck, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it, bud.
All right, there we go. We'll get him back down there with the Cowboy, and we'll get ready to go back racing here. Halfway, lap 62. This time by at Rockingham. Cowboy Harrison on the front row. Rusty going to be back on the lead lap, but he'll have to be at the tail of the field due to the fact he was the lucky dog. There he goes. He's going to maneuver back to the tail of the field. And we'll get ready to go now. 3 trucks on the lead lap, ready to rock and roll at Rockingham once again. Here we go. Green flag going to fly. Now, we've seen Cowboy be really good on fresh tires. Let's see what he can do with Jason. Side by side, off into 1 and 2. Fresh tires on both these trucks. Cowboy on the top. Great run off of turn 2. Can he hold it? He does. Down the back straightaway, drag race between the top two. Cowboy and Harrison into 3 and 4. Harrison cuts him a break. Cowboy going to get down back alive, back to the race lead. Rusty, meanwhile, having to work his way through traffic. William Mann up into 4th. He would be the lucky dog contender right now with Nicholas right there behind him. The other truck 1 lap down at the moment. You see Turkey stuck there 2 down and Cox 3 down. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. Cox trying to get him a lap back the hard way, running 3rd on the racetrack, 7th in the running order. Cox trying desperately to get back to 2 laps down here. Remember, he had the lead early in the race, ended up with an issue on pit road and then a spin. Meanwhile, Jason Harrison under Cowboy once again. Harrison gets underneath Cowboy. Cowboy lets him go. Here comes Cox trying to get one of his laps back right here. Cox to the bottom. Looks to the inside trying to figure this out. If he can get by Jason Harrison, then get a yellow, he'd only be 2 laps down at that point. Right behind that number 9 A-Shock machine. Jason's got to know that's a lap car. Don't worry about it right now. Let him go. Save your stuff. Cox needs to get around him and needs a lot of things to go his way to get back on the lead lap here tonight. Kind of shot himself in the foot there earlier. That mistake that happened there on pit road. He'll get back to 2 laps down here under the leader. Harrison gives him room. Here comes the run from Cowboy. Harrison had to check up a little bit while the lap truck went around him. That's going to give Cowboy a good run into 1 and 2. Nowhere to take it, though. We're going to kind of get back into the normal running order of things now. This Cowboy is going to be right there behind Harrison. Meanwhile, 3rd right now, Rusty, about 3 seconds back. William Mansinger still holding on to that first truck 1 lap down over Nicholas Fisher right here as well. That battle could heat up between those 2 trucks for the first truck 1 lap down here tonight. There's the Bang Energy Drink number 41. And that is that Chevrolet and Nicholas Fisher. Fisher right there hanging on. Great battle. 69 on the board this time by. Here at Rockingham Raceway. Nicholas, William, Rusty, Cowboy, Jason Harrison right there as well. Great racing, 70 on the board this time by. There's the 34, Rusty just in 3rd. Rusty trying to hold off the trucks behind him here. 70 on the board of 125 this time by. Everyone single file at the moment. Trying to figure this out. 70 laps on the board with Jason Harrison out front. Jason Harrison leads here at Rockingham Speedway over Cowboy and Rusty. There's that A-Shock number 9 machine right there coming right down in front of 5. And great racing here. 71 of 125 complete here tonight. These 2 nose to tail at the front of the field. Harrison and Cowboy going to do battle. Into turn 1. Here they go. Cowboy tries to look underneath. Harrison holds Cowboy at bay here. Everyone nose to tail. Cowboy and Harrison out front. No real battles elsewhere on the racetrack right now, but Jason Harrison continuing to lead in the Camping World Chevrolet, that A-Shock sponsored machine. But here comes Cowboy trying to roll the top. Cowboy looking for running room. He'll cut underneath a little contact there to Jason Harrison that time. Cowboy roughing him up a little bit. I'm starting to tick down tonight. Cowboy don't want to wait around. Seems like he's took care of his tires a bit better this time around. He'll dip to the bottom. Harrison in the wall again. Harrison getting in the wall and entry. That's going to let Cowboy squeeze on through. Cowboy to the race lead. Cowboy leads Harrison in second. Rusty now third, 5 seconds back. William Mann Sr. still trapped a lap down in that steel number 57 Chevrolet. 75 on the board this time by. What do you do if you're up front, if you're Cowboy? That Monster Energy machine trying to hang on. Folks, I'm going to go crank it up real quick. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alrighty, after a cat wrangling session, we are back as Cowboy's heading for his pit stop. Lap 86 going on the board. Cowboy going to pull down. Jason Harrison out front leading the way. 87 on the board, a 125 here tonight. Harrison continuing to try to go to victory lane for the second week in a row here this evening. I appreciate each and every one of you here coming out on the channel here tonight. Great racing so far. Jason Harrison out there as well. Great running right now up front leading the way. Jason Harrison hangs on. Hornet Gaming, this kind of looks like a knockoff of IDK's players in our night in America. Well, I appreciate the comment if it's anywhere looking like a knockoff, because I'm nowhere as entertaining as that guy. I appreciate the comment. Right now, Jason Harrison leads the way here tonight at Rockingham. Meanwhile, Rusty in second. That's the way they sat. 89 on the board of 125 here this evening. Everybody else fighting their way through single file. Lap number 90 going on the board here tonight. Harrison leads the way. Rusty Sanchez is in second. William Mann Sr. in third. Nicholas there to fourth right now in the 41 machine. 90 at 125 complete. Cowboy and Turkey right there as well. Man, what great racing we're seeing so far here tonight from Rockingham Raceway. 90 at 125 in the books here this evening. Up front, leading the way, Jason Harrison leads here at Rockingham. 91 on the board. Everybody hanging on right now. The 91 complete here, single file. An interesting battle. Rusty right now on pit road. There's William Mann. Cowboy back out there running as well. Cowboy doing what he can. So much great racing. 93 on the board of 125 here tonight. Right now, Jason Harrison leads over William Mann Sr. in second. One lap down. Harrison still needing to come to pit road. Now, when he hits pit road here, that's going to transfer the lead most likely back to Cowboy by a little bit at least. We'll see if he'll be able to hang on to it. Man, everybody hanging on. 94 complete here tonight. It's such a fun race to call here at Rockingham this evening. Closing down to the final 30 laps here this evening. Right now, Jason Harrison continuing to lead over William Mann, Nicholas, Rusty, Turkey, Robert. There's Matthew Bonds there as well. Man, 94 on the board. Jason Harrison out front leading. Harrison down pit road. Harrison down pit road. Cowboy right there in second. So now this should transfer that lead back over to Cowboy here, which should be really good for him. He should have a little bit of a lead over everybody else here. 96 on the board this time by. Cowboy will transfer back out front. Harrison to second. William to third. Rusty to fourth. Nicholas to fifth right now. Cowboy back out front. Jason Harrison right now to second. It'll be an 8-second gap between those two trucks right now. Robert hanging tight as well, doing a wonderful job. Rusty at the moment there in third. So Rusty hanging on to the top three at the moment. They're on board with him. Looking back at some of the trucks here as they head down the back straightaway here. at Rockingham. Rusty the third. Cowboy up front leading. Everybody else kind of falling in line right now, getting into the later stages of this race. Cowboy on the front row, leading here. Jason Harrison. Rusty there in third. Can Jason get back to him here in time? I think fuel-wise, they're good to go to the end. Don't think we'll see anybody on pit road either for tires. Not with the amount of laps we got left in the race. Harrison in great position right now, closing the gap to 7.3 now. Jason Harrison, if he can pick this up, it'd be his second win in as many weeks here on this Racing 101 League. And I tell you what, Cowboy making an incredible recovery here tonight. After a rough Daytona, coming back to Rockingham here this evening and really putting one together for everybody. So no matter how this pays out, Cowboy has to feel good about what he's doing here tonight. Absolutely has to. I'm happy for him as they continue to do battle here. But as we run 101 on the board here. Great racing here tonight as they hang on. What kind of moves can you make late in the going here as we close in on the end of this one? Any strategy that you might be able to use? That's going to be the question. It'll be such a very interesting decision as you work your way through this. You see right there, car in the wall there, roll high and slow. They work their way by that one. The decisions that you got to make here late in the going is definitely going to affect how this goes for you. Right? You just got to think about tires, saving them, trying to be there at the end. That's all you can think about. No, as we work our way through, just very slowly with Cowboy, Jason Harrison, Rusty right there in the mix, doing everything he can as well. 103 and 125 complete here. What kind of moves can you make late in the going? Harrison closing that gap down. 104 laps on the board this time by. Mark Turkey now to pit road. He'll come down, 4 fresh tires and fuel. On board to 13. There's William Mann Sr. Rusty up to third, 1 lap down. Harrison now within 4 seconds of your race leader, Cowboy. Harrison continuing to gain on Cowboy. And that's the way we sit at the moment. Everybody hanging on nose to tail. It's going to be so interesting to watch. 105 of 125 complete. What kind of moves can you make here? And this is going to be so interesting to see at the very end of this who can maybe put all this strategy together. The gap now down to 3.3. And I think Harrison's probably going to get there on Cowboy. But can Cowboy muster enough up in that truck to hold him at bay with 20 laps to go here? Crossing the stripe right now. This is going to be so interesting. 19 laps to go and yellow on the racetrack. Caution is out with 19 to go. Smoke there out of one of these trucks. I believe that's going to be the 13 of Turkey having a problem. Caution out. 19 to go. Oh boy, this was actually a multi-truck incident here. Let's take a look as Turkey goes in the corner and just gets right into the left rear quarter panel. Mark there in the 23, and everybody kind of slides in as well. One more look at it here, right into that left rear quarter panel of the 23 truck. Mark goes up the racetrack. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. The 13 gets waylaid. One more look at it. It's going to go in there side by side. He'll wash up, get right into that left rear. Truck steps around on him. And once you're that far gone, and nothing you can do. Harrison there going to get a piece of it. Running second. Harrison going to go around. Big deal for Harrison. Misses the pit road entry wall. So got kind of lucky there at least. Could have been much worse for Harrison. 17 to go. Cowboy and Harrison both going to go to pit road here. 4 tires and fuel on both those trucks. Be about a 15 lap dash to the end here to figure this one out. Man, this is going to be an interesting video to really see how these guys do. Here at the very end on this one. As you see, 17 laps to go in this one, ready to rock and roll once again. Harrison up front, ready to bring them to green. William Mann, Cowboy right there will restart third when we get this thing back underway. And so getting very late in the going here at Rockingham. Ready to close this one out. And this restart will change just about everything. It's going to be very, very controversial to say the least. Harrison was definitely running them down. And then the yellow comes out, and I think this kind of evens everything else, mono and mono, right? So now everything's even. No matter what happens, everything is now evened out versus I think Jason had the advantage before. $15 to go. What kind of move can you make at the end? $15 laps to go here tonight. As we get ready to go. Double file once again. 15 laps to go. This battle is going to be great here at the end. So here we go. 15 to go, 14 to go when we get the green. It'll be a battle to the end. Coming to the green flag this time by. Pace car is off. Green in the air, Jason out front, Cowboy second. 14 to go. There's Cowboy on the top. Harrison on the bottom here, side by side. Harrison will get clear. 13 to go at the stripe. Jason Harrison, Cowboy out front. And man, Harrison able to get away from Cowboy for a moment. 13 to go. Cowboy trying to get the run. Wants to go to victory lane here tonight. Borderline needs to after Daytona. And trouble. Man, what happened here? Caution is out. Don't see anything. See if we can back it up some more here. Oh, there it is. Matthew Bond's having a problem. Oh, he's going to get turned by the 57 up into the outside, into the 19. He'll go hard in the wall, and that will bring the caution out with 12 laps to go at Rockingham. And again, now it's going to be Harrison and Cowboy on the front row for yet another restart. Going to be a very interesting run to the end. So, 11 to go. Once again. As we get ready to rock and roll one more time. $11 laps to go, ready to get back going one more time here tonight. Get ready to rock and roll. How this goes here for the restart in just a moment. Going to be very interesting. We get ready to fire this off once again. The 11 laps to go, ready to fire it back off with less than 10 to go here. And what a battle we have seen all night. Rusty right there in second, fighting through. And we get ready to do it one more time here tonight. And what a battle it's going to be in 10 laps to go here this evening. So let's go one more time with less than 9 to go here when we get going. Can Jason Harrison hold on and get it done here tonight? This should be a very, very interesting restart in just a moment. So we wait for the restart to happen. Everybody is absolutely excited to do battle once again. Lights off on the pace car. The lights off on the pace car. Here we go. Who is it going to be to go to victory lane here tonight? We're about to find out. What can you do? Come to victory lane here tonight. Here we go. It will be a green flag restart. 8 laps to go here. Eight to go. Here we go. Harrison inside, Cowboy outside. 8 laps to go. Green flag at Rockingham. We got 4 cars back on the lead lap up front. Here we go again. Jason Harrison, the Cowboy right there as well. William going to come to third. There's Rusty Sanchez up to 4th here. Great job out front. That number 9 machine of Jason Harrison trying to hold on against Cowboy. 7 to go at the strike. Cowboy putting the pressure to the back bumper of the number 9 A-Shock machine. 7 laps to go. Look at Cowboy trying to run the bottom. Oh, Jason, up a little bit too high there for Harrison. He climbed the hill. You can't do that here at Rockingham. Oh, he got turned. They'll hang on to it. Man, this is going to be a war to the end. Here comes Cowboy. Coming in the back bumper. 6 to go. Cowboy trying to get to the bumper of Harrison. Harrison trying to hold him at bay. Down the back straightaway. Coming to 5 laps to go. Cowboy a couple of car lengths off the back bumper. Can Cowboy get there and take advantage of it? 5 laps to go. Cowboy, Harrison, your top 2. 5 to go. Man, that Ford right there trying to get to him. Now going to lose some ground. Harrison pulling away down the back straightaway once again. So one more time, down the back straightaway. 5 laps to go here. And oh boy, Harrison leading. Pulling away, 4 to go. Not much happening behind them. So 4 laps to go for win number 2 for Jason Harrison. 4 to go. Coming to 3 this time by. Harrison leading the way. Cowboy second. Rusty Sanchez here in third. William Mansinger in fourth. That's your top 4 here tonight. Coming to 3 laps to go. 3 to go. 3 laps to go. Jason Harrison leading the way. Harrison out front leading. Cowboy trying to get there 0.7 of a second back. 2 to go. Harrison, Cowboy, your top 2. Rusty, William, Turkey, your top 5. Coming to 1 to go next time by for Jason Harrison. Jason Harrison up front at Rockingham. Coming out of turn number 4, we'll get the 1 to go. Jason Harrison leads at Rockingham. 1 lap to go. Cowboy too far back. Cowboy just a little ways back here. Coming down the back straightaway. Jason Harrison looking to go to victory lane for the 2nd week in a row. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Jason Harrison. Congratulations, Harrison. Cowboy 2nd. Rusty Sanchez is going to come on 3rd. Out of turn 4. What a finish here tonight. Harrison does it. Wow, Jason Harrison able to hang on. Let's get ready to talk to him. Hey, Jason Harrison, Matt in the booth, you get a copy?
10-4, buddy, 10-4.
Well, how about that? You was able to hold off Cowboy, my friend.
That was a hell of a battle, man. I mean, kudos to Cowboy. Man, I guess my practice session this week really paid off.
Yes, sir. Going to victory lane at Rockingham, pretty big deal, buddy.
Well, considering this is the first time I've really actually done a real race on this track.
There,
you know, I mean...
There we go. Played out perfect for you, man.
Oh, man, it was a great race overall. I mean, I hope everybody enjoyed it. It was, I mean, it's just a good race, man. Very great race.
And for me, well, again, congratulations, victory lane here tonight for you, buddy, Jason.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All righty, congrats, buddy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All righty, we'll move him back down, and we'll talk to coming home a 2nd here tonight. Try to get Turkey gathered up here. Coming home P2. Or Cowboy, not Turkey. Hey, Cowboy, buddy, Matt in the booth. You get a copy?
Yeah.
All righty, man. 9/10 short off of Jason Harrison, but great run here tonight. Great job, buddy.
It wasn't wasn't the showing I know I could have got. Um, I had a couple incidents that kind of weren't my fault. One lap car put me in the wall. Um, gave me significant damage. And then me and Jason racing hard. We kind of collected and got damage. And I mean, he would have had me anyways before the second to last caution because I had I was 5 laps short and could not save for the life of me.
There you
But
go.
yeah, I mean, and I messed up and forgot to check my fast repair on the first pit, so I went that whole race without a fast repair. That sucked.
Yeah, it does, dude. But you did a great job getting a good finish at least, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Matthew Cox, but I mean he was definitely the one that was supposed to win that race, 100%.
Tim Bohr, man. Tim Bohr, well, again, congratulations, buddy. And we'll get ready
I'll
to
take you
holler
too.
at you next week, bud.
Is there going to Auto Club?
Yes, sir. See you there, man.
Yep.
All right, we got one more. Let's talk to Rusty. Hey, Rusty, buddy, you got a copy? You got me there, Rusty, man? You got me, my man?
Hear me now?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. Well, top 3 ended up here tonight, my man.
Yeah, just trying to survive that race.
Well, you did it and come home with 3rd.
Yeah. I
Buddy.
thought that, what was it, the 57 truck? I thought he was going to take it for a while there because I had a lot of lap cars ahead, trucks ahead of me.
Right. Well, man, you did a good job hanging on, right?
Yep.
Well, dude, it was an up and down night, but came up pretty good for you.
Oh, yeah. Looking to do better at Auto Club next week.
Well, man, again, congratulations on a great run, and looking forward to Auto Club, buddy.
Yep. Thank you.
All righty, there we go. Rusty coming home in the top 3. Folks, we're going to get ready to get on out here. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.